Hey guys, welcome back for another Formula One 2021 career mode video. First race was actually a lot of fun. That went a lot better than I thought it would. So I might end up turning the difficulty up a little bit, just depending. I don't want to like run away immediately, which I don't think I will on 90% difficulty, but we will see. So our next race is going to be the Spanish Grand Prix at Catalunya. And thankfully, that's a track that I kind of know. Um, so don't have enough money to do anything on this front yet. But we do have a couple R&D pieces that are going to be ready by the next race. So chassis department's going to be working on the rear floor under tray, which will be really helpful. I think that might be the only one that will be ready by the time we do the next race. Yeah, stators is going to be like a month. And gearbox will be like a month. Okay, so that's okay. As I've heard before, everything that happens with your car starts happening at the front, so I'm going to do this front wing main flap first, which will be ready in a while.
And then doing a quick run through of our departments. So it looks like aero department, we're doing okay. We're like right around Alpha, Haas, and Williams, and kind of a good bit behind everybody else. Chassis department, we're kind of struggling a little bit. Powertrain, we're doing really solid. Like we are up there, looking really good. And then gearbox, what is durability? We're also kind of not solid, but it's good enough for a new team. I mean, all in all, we're looking good. I know some people were having engine wear issues, but I think we're all right. We're close to being able to add some more sponsors. So everything's looking pretty good right now.
Okay, while we were going through our set events, we got my first personnel department event thing, so let's check this thing out. Apparently it's requesting me for a meeting, so I don't know what we're going to end up doing. Oh.
The personnel department has asked us to deal with this. We have a couple of options here. Take your time. What you decide to do will have consequences.
Oh, this is cool. Okay. Alright, so I can choose to focus Margolov's development. He's got decent awareness, which is why I picked him, but he's kind of lacking on pace. I'm gonna go with pace, because he did good in
Thanks
the
for
first
dealing
race.
with that. The department appreciate it.
That's pretty cool. Alright, now we're moving on.
To qualifying. Going out on the old red stripies. And we're going to see what kind of lap we can put down with our second race. If it'll be as good as the first one, then we're in a good spot. So, coming down the long straightaway. Looking good right now. This section's not too terrible, but I did lose some time. This corner's really kind of awkward. You have to let off of the gas a little bit and then get back into it briefly after. This corner wasn't too bad. This section of the track's not too bad. Later on, I get really kind of out of sorts. This corner's awkward too. It's so easy to overshoot this, but steadily losing time, obviously. But we're dropping down the grid according to the top right. Sitting around the 20th mark, which I mean, hey, I'll take it. Anything that's not dead last, I'll be happy with. Just down into second. Did a good job of missing the apex there. Car gets really light over that bump as you transition for this set of corners. This side I'm okay with, but it's these. I suck at these so bad. I never can get them right. I always overshoot the first part of that little chicane, and then I'm ruined for the last half. So forget what I said about being happy with qualifying. We're in dead last. Congratulations, team. We have done it. It's okay though. It's a long race. We got plenty of time to try to make up the spots. So let's see how we can do in the old race.
Well, things didn't really go your way today.
Oh, thanks.
Let's
Thanks
have
for
your
pointing that
take.
out.
Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
I feel like he did out qualify me. I feel like I gotta be kind of nice. Or not nice. No, he deserved it.
Not a great day for your teammate today. What do you think went wrong?
Now just wait a damn minute. I don't know how to take this interview now. I feel like I'm being attacked.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. The Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya then, a high-speed 2.89-mile circuit which demands an efficient downforce package and bravery on the part of the driver, especially through the blind right of turn 9, which we might just see taken flat this weekend. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1, so how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty: positioning, awareness, and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
But Senna said... I
With
really
the
do love the
minutes
race
away from
intros so
starting,
much.
Here's what today's grid rundown
That's why I
looks
leave 'em
like.
in.
Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Lando Norris, and Ricciardo, Vettel, Leclerc, Sainz, and Lance Stroll, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Yuki Tsunoda, and Ocon, Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher, Antonio Giovinazzi, and George Russell, Markelov, Mazepin,
Not just any Mazepin. Mazepin of Earth, apparently.
Latifi, and Phillips. And now it's time to head
I'm kind
down
of glad
to the
that we
track.
got out qualified by Markelov. He's doing good in our car. Alright, probably going to take the default strategy. I think with the race length, I don't know if strategy really does all that much, so I might increase the race length so we can get like some cooler strategies going on. But we'll go ahead and skip the outlap and go to the race. Alright, time for the race start. The only thing we can do now is improve. It can't get any worse than where we are right now. As we get a blisteringly slow start of the race, but that's okay. Nobody can pass us. We're just gonna let them fight it out into turn 1, and I'll hang back and pick off the stragglers, hopefully. Real nice shot of our teammate doing pretty good. At least holding somewhat of a position, gaining some. Through the long sweeper right-hander, I'm able to gain a little bit on Latifi. I think I missed the braking zone just a tad bit there, and just gotta swing the car in. See if we can't do something here. Right up the inside. Can we get it to stick? And we can. We are by Latifi, so we're no longer in dead last. So now maybe we can pick off Mazepin of Earth if we're lucky. And I'm gonna go defensive here. I don't want Latifi to be able to get a move done, and he does not. We're gonna do this weird single file through here, but I am gonna miss the apex, which is good. That's a pro strat right there. Always miss the apex if possible. But maybe I'm not being aggressive enough with the overtake button, but I'm kind of struggling here to keep pace. Car does not really seem like it has all the pace. Maybe I'm running too much drag for this circuit, because I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I am a new team owner after all. Using a lot of overtake to stay back there, even though we were in the draft of Mazepin. It didn't seem like it helped as much as I would hope. But we're still ahead of Latifi. And Artem is still doing pretty good in 19th. So all in all, not terrible. I'm seeing I'm seeing some positions we can gain here. The old Dodge is going to do pretty good in this race. Moving ahead to lap 4, I've been banging the overtake button, and I'm losing time to Mazepin. So I'm about 2 seconds back, and I'm really holding up Latifi. I feel like my lines are getting better, but the car just isn't really there. I'm not really sure what's going on. Maybe Jeff has some insight.
Okay, there appears to be an issue. We're currently investigating.
Oh, good. That's wonderful. I don't even know if I'm gonna...
approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Great. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up with Latifi now at this point.
We
And
can confirm that it's an issue with our engine.
there we go. That explains it. I noticed top speed on that straightaway was, well, to put it in professional terms, it was crap. So moving ahead here to lap 6, and yeah, I'm about 3 seconds behind Latifi now, and with no hope of gaining. The car, it feels bad. It feels real bad. Through the corners, it's okay, obviously, but as soon as we hit anywhere where you need power, which is, you know, most of the racetrack, it's just not good. Chatting with the team on the radio, it seems like what happened is one of the engineers left one of the engine cylinders back at the race shop, so we are currently a Geo Metro running on 3 cylinders. So this race is probably going to be a lost cause, unless somebody crashes out. Fast forwarding to lap 6, or staying in lap 6, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and enter the pits and have the most graceful pit entry you ever did see, not knowing where the final line was and all that stuff, but it's okay, we're the back. Now's the time to learn all this stuff, you know, like when you're on track in the Formula 1 race. I do really love the look of the paddock in this game, though. It looks so alive and so good. All the different teams, all the people, all the disappointment from this Dodge team right here. But it's okay, we're going to finish the race. We got this. We can only, no, it can't really go up from here, can it? Not this race. Maybe in the future. Taking away positives, though, I got out of the pits in a gap. There's no cars around me to slow me down, so I mean, hey. Moving to lap 11 here. We have really fallen off. 13 seconds behind Sainz. It's not looking good. Just gonna drive it out. Not gonna be a, you know, a sour sport and leave the race. Just gonna try to limp the car home. What's this? Mick Schumacher's out of the session. Okay, free position for us, not for him. Yay! We're not gonna be last, even though it doesn't really count for anything. Also ran off track because I was reading. Ah, Mick, if only you would have taken your dad's advice. One day that boy will learn, the senior Schumacher screamed at his television. Okay, so, just skip ahead to lap 16. I've been lapped now. I'm getting the blue flags, trying to be a good sport and get out of the way. Even though it's AI, I don't want to get in their way. You know what? I don't want to be that guy. So, just trying to move over. It's our last lap, and still not last, you know? We're 21st. And just gonna move over here for Vettel to get by, showing the champion some respect. I mean, hey, he's a good guy. He picked up garbage after one of the races. I don't know. I don't know much of Vettel's history. I know some people don't like him. He's kind of growing on me. And coming through here for the last time. At least I got this section of... Well, no, I didn't get it better. I thought I got it better. The first part was better. The second half was somehow worse. That's okay, though. Because the race is over. We no longer have to drive
All right,
this
race
dying
over.
car.
Take care of the car on the way in.
Oh, I'll take care of it, alright. Right into the barrier.
A real team effort which has paid off in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Such an assured drive from one of the sport's newer stars, and a performance he can be very, very proud of.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Alright, well, I feel like I gotta be pretty proud of my teammate for doing better than we did. I think he finished 18th. I don't know why I didn't scroll down then. But I got another personnel department event. Let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what it
We
be.
have a problem regarding our driver. How do you want to handle this?
Columnist from a popular health and fitness magazine wants to come on site and follow his daily workout routine. Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Why is that a problem? Alright, so as we get ready for Monaco, that's going to be coming up next. I'm going to do some work on our car. So some powertrain work. Basically every department has some stuff going on there. Central under tray, improving the combustion engine durability because I don't want that to happen again. And hopefully all this stuff will be good and put us in a good spot for Monaco. Ah, so how did Monaco go, you ask?
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Nicholas Latifi gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position.
Yep. Yeah, that
A
was
strong
pretty
weekend
bad.
from them as they fight their way towards the top. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
I'll second that. Oh god, anywhere but here.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Oh yeah, great.
Your
Great.
teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue or something else?
Oh, clearly it was nothing else. It was just his raw driver skill.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
I didn't even see most of them coming either. It was great. Just the sheer speed of our car. No accidents, very clean race. Quite easy out there.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
What? What? What are you talking about? Yep, not only was I an idiot, I was an idiot magnet because I couldn't get away from myself.
Appreciate your time.
You're very welcome. Okay, well, on that bombshell. Oh yeah, by the way, I picked Mazepin to be our rival as well, so that's starting off swimmingly. But anyway, on that bombshell, that was Monaco and Catalunya. So I will see you all for the next video. Thank you for being here and watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Catch you all in the next video. Take care.